everyone, thanks for joining me. So today I'm going to just do a super easy, super quick demo of how I would curl my hair using only the straightening iron. So I'm going to try and do it so it's more of a softer kind of beachy wave, because I don't like anything too set looking, too tight a curl, and I think it just looks a bit more natural really. So yeah, basically I washed my hair last night, so it's actually really smooth for me. I've got naturally curly hair, so the only things I've used to prep my hair beforehand are these two products from Davines. So I've got the hair potion and I've got like a straightening smoothing cream here. Show you a bit closer. So those two products there. So I've just put a tiny amount of both of them in, and then I've just blow dried it in just using a flat brush, just to kind of get it nice and sleek. So yeah, that's all I've done prep wise. So I'm going to go on to how to do the curl. Right then, so I'm just going to section my hair quickly to start off. So I'm not going to include my fringe in there, so that's just a nightmare in itself half the time. So I'm just going to section it a little bit of an angle, just because I don't want anything too tight around my face. Right, so I'm just going to clip that out of the way. So I've just got Alpha Italy hair straighteners. They're not the best ones I've got, they are absolutely ancient, but I really like them because they glide through the hair quite nicely, and they've also got like your heat adjustment as well, which is really handy. So it's important that you adjust the heat to suit your hair type. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to take sort of a medium section, nothing too fine, because I don't want anything too tight but nothing too chunky that it's not going to show through. So you can sort of see the timer on there. So if I do it that way, you can see the timer. So I'm just going to sort of smooth that a bit. So just clip it on so you can see it. And then I'm going to take it round and just do one half a turn so you can't see it, and a full turn so you can see it again. I'm going to hold it so it's facing down, and I'm literally just going to glide that piece of hair down straight. Just creates a soft wave so easily. I'm just going to let that cool for a second while I move on to the next section. So I'm doing these pieces so it's going off the face, because there's nothing worse than having a curl coming inwards. So it's nice just having it going off so it's a bit softer. So I'm just going to do exactly the same again. So you can see the timer. Move it a little bit. Clip it on. Take it round. Half turn so you can't see it. Full turn so you can. And then I'm just pulling it flat and straight down. And then just let it cool. So I'm literally just going to do exactly the same right round. So I'll just do another one this side. So when I get to the other side, it's exactly the same technique, but again, I'm just going to take it in the opposite direction. So smooth out this little baby hairs there. So medium size section. You can see the timer. This is going off the face in the opposite direction. So one full turn, and then straight down. So it is literally easy as that. So I like to do the first few all going back, and then once I get further back I try and just alternate the curl so it's a bit softer, so they're not all going half one way and half the other. So it's exactly the same all the way down. Right, now that's nice and curled, I'm just going to finish it off. I'm going to use some of the Davines serum, so I'm going to literally just apply tiny amount of the hands. So always rub your product into your hands first so it's more evenly distributed. So don't want loads because it's such a nice concentrated product anyway. Just make sure it's all the way through and into the hair. Right, and then I'm going to use a nice soft bristle brush. So this is a Denman finishing brush. Literally just going to skim through it. And then when I'm happy, I've got my favourite hairspray ever, so it's the Masterpiece Hairspray from TG. I'm just going to give it a good spritz over. So this just gives a nice medium hold, and it's got a little bit of shine spray in it as well. And there we go, a nice soft beachy wave.